Hey guys, welcome to another segment of the Grind Never Stops podcast. This is your host, DJ Joe, and today we're going to recap what about them Cowboys week 2. And yes, we are Cowboy fans. But thanks for everyone again who has tuned in to our show since day one. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to our channel on YouTube and who has followed us on Twitter and Instagram and liked our Facebook page. And thanks for all the donations that we have been getting, as right now we have reached 1.5k, which is a very good, and I'm very proud of my supporters that they've been sharing my stuff, donating, coming on the show, and we'll be having more guests in the next couple weeks once the NBA and the NHL starts. But if you guys want to join or want to come in as a guest, don't hesitate to contact me, and my email and the links for all my social media is in the description. So you guys all know that my Cowboys lost to the defending champs Bucks in week 1, and that was because Ezekiel Elliott had a quiet night, and Greg Zerline had one of his worst performances ever in his career. But last night, the Dallas Cowboys played the Chargers, and they beat the LA Chargers 20-17, because the Cowboys entered the game with quantity over quality, and they have to still prove. They don't need to prove to me, because I know what the Cowboys can do on the field, but they have got to prove with all these idiots on television, all these haters of NFL fans, that the Cowboys need to back up why they have the force to be reckoned with. And people say, oh, they're garbage, they're trash, Dak's not fully healthy, Zeke is more focused off the field, Zerline don't know what he's doing, the head coach, his second season, like all of these things that fans hate the Cowboys, but they don't need to prove to us as Cowboys fans, but they need to prove to these idiots that they are a force to be reckoned with. And for the Chargers, on the other hand, they do have talent on the offense and defense, but again, they have to back it up too, because why, the Chargers are also a great team, and this game was a really tight game through 4 quarters. But as you guys all know, it's the same old Chargers, always finding ways to lose, because the Chargers offense are conservative through the entire game and through the air. And I just don't get it, because the Cowboys pass defense is still trash. They need to improve in that, and thank God they beat the Chargers in week 2, and they almost beat Tampa Bay in week 1. But it's the attack downfield, because when the Cowboys are in the red zone and inside the 20-yard line, they only had one touchdown, and most of them were field goals. And again, you can't beat the Cowboys with just field goals, because it's Dak Prescott. It's Dak attack, and he has proven why he's one of the top up and coming and the top quarterback, and the potential to be one of the best quarterbacks we have today. The potential. And the Chargers failed, because they could have beat the Dallas Cowboys, but they couldn't stop them, and that's why the Cowboys won, because it was a field goal at the end of the game. But for the Cowboys, you need to give credit for them, because nobody ever gives credit to the best America's team, which is the Dallas Cowboys, because This time they showed quality over quantity. Is that why they won? And what did I fucking tell you in week one? I told you Dak needs to be Dak. And if Dak can't get it done, you need Ezekiel Elliott. And if Ezekiel Elliott can't get it done, you need Greg Zerline to win the game for ya. Because we lost Lawrence for the rest of the season. And yes, we got Murray back. But the defensive end, they're not that great. So that's why you need Dak, Zeke, and Zerline. If Dak can get a TD, if Zeke Elliott can get the sticks going, then you need Greg Zerline. And Greg Zerline shit the bed in week one, and they should have won week one against Tom Brady's Bucks. They should have won. But Zerline came to week two to the game against the Chargers with a monkey on his back because he needed to steal the game. And he had a moment to steal it, and he did steal it when it mattered most. And if you think you are a great team, you always have to prove why you're a great team by showing evidence. And that's why the Dallas Cowboys will be a great team this season. And I don't care about all these idiots on the NFL network say, all these idiots that get paid to talk shit about the Dallas Cowboys, but the Cowboys will get it done. You saw week one, Greg Zuerlein. You saw week two, wasn't Zerline, wasn't this, wasn't that. It was a win, a victory. And I don't care if the way we win, a win is a win. Week one was a loss, and we shit on Ezekiel Elliott, and we shitted on Greg Zerline. But we won against the Chargers, and the Chargers blew it once again because the Chargers, as I said, always find a way to lose. And for the defense for Dallas needs to improve more because they weren't that great on the pass rush. They weren't great at all. And now things are about to get worse on the defensive end because they lost DeMarcus Lawrence, one of the best defenders Dallas has had in this decade. We lost him for the rest of the season. So now all the guys that's been all the guys that have been playing with themselves, they need to stop playing with themselves and play defense. Because Dallas Cowboys have a chance to make a statement this season. But guys, thanks for tuning in to a segment of the Grind Never Stops podcast. This is your host, DJ Joe. Sunny out, Mamba out.